Welcome everybody to another game. This time we have in the classic color purple. He's already still in this color, I should say. Like when you see players with colors, I can think in my mind like Beastie with the color yellow. I can think of Lucifron in the color green, Louis MT in the color pink, and Corvinus in the color purple. So those are taken, you know? You have like 4 left to make a name with with them. But let me know what you think about the colors. Very silly theory, but I hear you there. Welcome guys, we have the Knights Templar this time. It's Corvinus playing as the Knights Templar, and we have YtcRzxy. Let's call him YTC for this time. In the color T, playing as the French. Already opening up with a wheelbarrow. Very nice build order. You always can have like a very early economy advantage as the French, just because your wheelbarrow is way cheaper than other civs. So instead of paying 150 for gold, you're paying 98, which is crazy. And instead of 50 wood, you're pretty much paying 33. So it leaves you enough wood to make a house and everything. That's why it's always a nice idea to get it. Obviously, you will delay your early night a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Normally, you don't open up with this with a very heavy early aggression civ. Let's say, for example, they rush you or something, and then I remember one game I had where I opened up with barracks, and against French, they open up with a mill. They got wheelbarrow. So by the time I arrived to their gold, I saw the mill and it's like, okay, he got wheelbarrow, otherwise why would you build a mill? And he couldn't mine gold because I had enough units to deny both golds that were nearby his base, and then he just quit. Like the game was finished like in 5 minutes or something. So I guess against Knights Templar, it's something you don't really expect, like having a rush from them, although they were really good in the Dark Age. I don't know if that's still the case, because what happened was the food gathering was nerfed, so obviously their Dark Age got a little bit nerfed. But also, like, you know, you want to stay in the Dark Age for a long time with Knights Templar. At least that was the thought before, because you will stay in the Dark Age for a long time. Because when you age up, you lose villagers. Like, why would you want to lose villagers? Just try to do something in the Dark Age, right? But Corvinus is not that type of guy. He plays very defensively. I enjoy watching him play a lot because he plays really slow. I mean, it's very fast, but in reality, compared to like other pro players who have the camera everywhere, like I don't know what's going on in their brain, but Corvinus is really slow, but still managed to play super good, which shows how good of a player he is, right? So you don't have to be like a super machine to play that well. It's obviously he has a very good micro and everything, but what I mean is I think you will enjoy a lot his games. I'll put a link in the description where you can follow. I'm sure you know him. Very well-known AoE 4 figure. And we do see the barracks, obviously. School of Cavalry coming soon, and we do see a first pilgrim. So he does have the time. So School of Cavalry not there yet. Might as well get a pilgrim. So this guy 107 gold. I believe it's like 200 something resources for the first sanctuary. So we will need like 2 trips or 3 to pay off, I believe. Which is nice. It's always nice to get these guys early on if you can. Double barracks actually. And he went up with I think it's the Principality of Antioch, which is usually it is the one that has like extra attack. We do see the Axe Bros. The Axe Bros were initially they have been buffed, I believe, in the last patch. They have like 1 extra damage, I think. And they really suck. They just suck so much. But after the buff, probably they are viable. We do see Spearman and Axe Bros. We're gonna be pretty much seeing a pure melee composition coming for Carvinus. Not going for the 2TC that he usually goes as a Knights Templar. Knights Templar is a very good save when you can manage to go 2TC. It's very, very strong. You should try it out. But against French, I guess it's really not so much of a good idea. And this is really scary because it means that the French... Now you're behind on villagers, right? Because you age up, you lose quite a few villagers during the age up. Against French, you're even more behind because French can produce villagers faster. So if you're on 1TC against French, even if he doesn't kill any villager, which I doubt so, because you're playing with French, you will lose some villagers here to there. You're still behind, so that's a tricky thing to do. Oh, nice walls coming here. Very, very nice walls. Oh, he's gonna arrive on time. Oh, he's gonna do that charge. Managed to do that charge, but didn't. Oh, actually gets the first kill. First kill of the game already here. Beautiful wall here. Sometimes I have done this before, and it really pays off, especially against French players. We don't see the archers, and I'm really interested to see. I'm really interested to see how the archers do against these guys, because these guys don't have range armor, as you know. They don't have range armor. Obviously, the archers are meant to kill the spearman, right? But because this is heavy melee, they don't really have extra bonuses against them. So the archers do extra damage against light infantry units, which are spearmen, but not the axe bros. And thinking about that, the sergeants, just call him. Let's just keep in like axe bros for now. So the axe bros, they have more health, they have more damage. So in theory, it's like a better archer, considering you're not really going for, you know, you're not really going for. I got distracted here with these guys. Yeah, I actually managed to get a kill here. I'm not really sure. So anyway, it will be a very interesting dynamic, because in theory the axe bros are better than the archers, and the spearmen counter the knights. So it's I think probably it's a very solid composition. See the mill coming here, most likely to get wheelbarrow. Doesn't have any wheelbarrow yet. +1 range armor coming. Axe bros should be doing now they have +1 attack. Corvinus actually prioritize melee attack, so they have 13 damage, and they do from distance. It's actually very nice, because these guys, they have 3 armor, so they do 10 damage each. That's actually a lot. That's actually a lot. Like, you will need like 19. You will need like 19 axe bros to take down one knight. Obviously not a small number, but you definitely need more archers to take down one knight. So I think this is better than archers in general. And normally you will go like a spearman horseman. But anyway, looks like YtcRzxy will clean this up. Oh, just one more hit to take down that spearman. He didn't want to lose more health with the knights. It's like archers are. I'm not really sure where they're rallied, but there you go. I have decent amount of archers. So you pretty much want to wait. You don't want to go with 1 or 2 archers. You pretty much want to wait until you have like 9 or 10, so you can one-shot some units. I don't remember the exact number. You need to one-shot 1 unit. I don't know. I don't remember if it's 9 or 10. But I'm not gonna do the math now. But it's really important that you don't go out with a lot of archers. It's really, really important. Meanwhile, economic gap is still getting bigger and bigger here. We're talking about 28 against 39 villagers. We'll start to see a big difference in economy. Corvinus does have a lot of villagers on wood actually, and I think it's because these guys don't cost any wood. Yeah, it's like it's pure food and gold for these guys. So he don't need much wood. I think the extra wood he has is for the farms. Archers in very decent numbers. The problem is you don't need 11 archers to kill this. Like, you cannot. You need more of those. You can kill the spearman though. You can kill the spearman. And in theory the knights should deal very nice with the axe bros, but they can kite as well. And we will see. And finally the first encounter here, axe bros against archers. And knights. How to find a charge here. Spearman will try to find the knights, and axe bros are just killing it. Look at the archers, they don't do much damage against the axe bros. Yeah, look at that, it's like, bam. Fairly decent trade. I think mostly in favor of YtcRzxy, but I feel like archers really struggle against this. And you probably don't need more archers. I mean, just a few more, because, like, if your main army is knights, you should be fine. But the problem is if you have more archers, as you said, have like 20 archers, you only need a handful of those to one-shot the spearman. And that's it. Like, you need to take down the spearman, because these guys won't really go down with arrows. They just don't have the extra damage, and yeah, they're really tanky. They trade fairly well. They do trade fairly well. So YtcRzxy very safe here with the deer in the back. Already coming there for the second deer pack. And villager count still getting higher. Looks like he has another raiding group here. And that's the problem with the French. Like, they always get more and more advantage, I think. Let's talk about the economy. So we have like 1,000, 1.3k for Corvinus. And we have around 1.6, 1.5 for YtcRzxy. So it's... Oh! There is actually a hole here. Oh my god. I always hate when that happens, you know. At the same time, axe bros on the way to deal with those archers, and I think there isn't a single knight here. Most of the knights are raiding. Axe bros are gonna be taking care of this. Yeah, they're not able to one-shot the axe bros. I think it's fairly good trade for both. It doesn't seem to be like a really hard counter or soft counter, but it's definitely annoying. It's definitely annoying. Our priest going down. 25 villagers on idle so far, which is quite a lot of economic damage. I'm careful not to get touched by the TC. And archer numbers are really low now, which means Corvinus can make more spearmen and be totally safe from the knights. Knights finally pull back to their base, but it's a little bit too late. Actually, no spearman here. I wonder how this fight will go with just a handful of knights. Probably he's waiting for the full group to come. But now more spearmen are coming. I think it's... Yeah, it is a spearman. I didn't see the spear. Axe bros casually taking down buildings from the distance. And there you go. Not enough spearmen here. Probably axe bros gonna be going down. Knights doing pretty much God's work here. Archers need to focus on those spearmen, and looks like YtcRzxy's army, it's looking more healthy than Corvinus. I'm not gonna lie, I still think the Axe Bros are are not the best unit to make. But at the same time, it feels like it's working. So I can't really put my finger on it. Like, can you do this with melee units? Like, you cannot, because you will be on TC range, and it will be very hard. But like this guy trying to torch. There you go. YtcRzxy going for probably just patrolling here, just in case. Number of archers looking healthy once again. Oh, gotta be careful not to lose the knight here. And looks like this knight will actually try to do some damage. And I think this fight should be going very well for YtcRzxy. No spearmen around. Actually, no spearmen at all. Axe Bros actually do plenty of damage to knights. Plenty of damage. Couple pilgrims already on the way. No signs for any Templar fortress. It always feels very personal when you see a Templar fortress and you work so many hours on it. Like, it's like you know all the details. You know all the details about the fortress. Everything. Like, you studied a lot. You studied the surface, you studied the silhouette, you studied the little things. So whenever I see one, either the Mansakari or... Oh! Either the Mansakari or the Templar Fortress, it really feels personal to me. It's something really strange. Corpino's going out for the deer now. For the boar. I have a couple of deer here, but he has some farms, which means he don't really need to get exposed to those night raids. Which is very smart coming from him. Very, very smart. Oh! That's a lot of villager kills. Corpino's with 44 villagers against 64. We're starting to see like a 2k income per minute for YtcRzxy against 1.3. Oh! Holy crap. Oh, this is very dangerous. And probably Corpino's is thinking about aging up. But he's still making units, because he needs to make sure he don't die. He's pretty much has a... his army looks okay, but it's not gonna look okay when Royal Institute kicks in. Oh! Gotta be careful not to lose those knights before you're getting all those juicy upgrades. Really, YtcRzxy is like, he doesn't have many on gold. So he's gonna age up, and he's not gonna be able to get those royal bloodlines immediately. He's still gonna have to wait. And Corpino's is just gonna take the fight now. Like, he has to take the fight. Spearman coming now. This looks so far like a very good fight for YtcRzxy. And Spearman arrive, takes down a couple of knights, but at the same time another raid happening here. So far 17 villagers dead. Which makes YtcRzxy's economy looking very solid compared to Corvinus. Corvinus will try to do some damage before those upgrades kick in. Knights are already veteran. Definitely very scary. He does have enough gold for royal bloodlines. I believe he needs a little bit more food. He's probably saving for it. But I think YtcRzxy is running out of food, and he doesn't have any single farm. He has some farms here. Start thinking about the farm transition. But there's a point where if you don't have farms for a long period of fighting, you're gonna stop producing units. And you just cannot make them, you know? Very nice defense coming for Corvinus. He does have enough food to age up. He doesn't have the gold yet. I don't really see the age up. I saw like a lot of... Oh, he's making horsemen. Wait a second. Where? Oh, there you go. That's a horseman. Okay, I guess he's... Okay, like Axe Bros, they got their chance, you know. They got their chance. You cannot really say that you didn't try. Is there a monastery coming for Teal? No monastery yet. Oh, there you go. Monastery is already here. No royal bloodlines. This point, royal bloodlines should be almost be finishing probably. And then you can just deep dive with those knights. Then you have like 7 or 9. That's like huge. Especially when your opponent is in the feudal age. Like these guys will have like around 300 HP almost. This is like crazy amount of HP for these dudes. Crazy. It's actually gonna switch up to man at arms. Which I'm not sure if I like, because these guys are kind of like man at arms. YtcRzxy going deep here. Bishop not really there for Corvinus. There's a big army right here. +2 range armor also there for YtcRzxy. This looks like a very tough situation for Corvinus. And Spearman are here. And probably Spearman just gonna fight against the archers, you know. Oh, the horseman! The surprise horseman! Oh my god. The composition that you never saw coming. He's like, okay, he's just gonna make Axe Bros and Spearman the whole game. He loses the entire archer mass. Whew. What a play. What a play. I will have to surrender already. When I saw that army there, it's like, oh, okay, this is over, you know. But their horsemen just, they do have a little bit of extra attack because of the age up he went through. And now he has enough spearmen to actually deal with those knights. There's not many knights around. Obviously, man-at-arms are going to be extremely tanky, but these are a lot of units. We're talking about 50 against 7. Corvinus finally going for a big raid here, taking down quite a lot of villagers. Axe Bros also on the way. And YtcRzxy lost 11 villagers so far. It's gonna keep losing more. And Corvinus is almost there with the age up. He's gonna be aging up soon, and YtcRzxy taps out. Well played by this guy. That was an amazing game. I put a link in the description where you can follow Corvinus, YtcRzxy. I'm gonna check if he has something, and I'll put it there as well. And I will see you in the next one.